I've had a Workmate for years. I found this one in a skip and got some planks and made some jewels for the top. It's worked well. But recently I went out and bought a pair of genuine Black & Decker Workmate 301s. The first one was not very easy to put together, and so I thought I'd make a video of the assembly of the second one. Here's the parts laid out. Those are the legs. Those are the metal cross braces for the legs. That's the wooden jewels for the top. And then there are the winding assemblies and a variety of bolts and plastic pieces. We'll open those in a moment. These are the blocks. That's the tricky bit. If you want to get that information, it's at 3 minutes and 20 seconds on this video. These are the instructions, which are not much help. Let's get these arranged. Bang, there we go, magic. And you've got 2 of these bolts. They make the pivots for the legs. We'll fit those in a minute. That's the first job. Then there are 4 of these. These are the bolts that secure the jewels, the wooden jewels on the top. There are 8 of these, and these are used to fix the cross braces, and these are the little pins that hold the handles on. That's the feet. There's some bits that you can add to your jewels. That's the handles, and these plastic pieces, we'll use those in a minute. And this is a little plastic spanner. So you're going to need a flat blade screwdriver, a hammer, and the supplied spanner. Let's get started. So we pick up the leg. This we will call the front. See where that hole is? We'll call that the front. It's a little bit arbitrary, but you'll see why in a moment. They've marked them up, L for left and R for right, and that does work with the hole at the front. So first job is to put those bolts. So you've only got 2 of these. You push it up from underneath. The square bit locks into that track. Then put on the washer spacer and poke it up through the other piece of the leg. This plastic piece screws on. You can pull it up tight when it's in use and slacken them off a little bit for folding. You do exactly the same with the right hand, and the assembly looks like this. Fairly straightforward. I don't think you've had any problems so far. Now you've got the 8 bolts. These are used to fix the cross braces. The one that says Black & Decker goes on the front, what we've called the front. And so on they go. You put the bolts through. You won't have any problems with this either, apart from a little bit of fiddling. And on this one, the end piece was kind of bent, and I had to bend it out so it would fit over the leg. When you've got one on, you can set it up so that you can fit the other end like that. And then I turned the whole thing over because it was just easier to fit the remaining nuts and bolts through. And this is your first chance to use your plastic spanner as you tighten all these up. While you've got it upside down, you can pop on the feet. Bang, there it goes. And now the plastic blocks. This is tricky. They go this way up. It looks like they're upside down, but this is how they fit. There are 2 and 2. They're not all the same. The front ones have this big circle, and where that big circle piece is, that fits down into the hole at the front of your metal frame. It sits there like that, and the bolt is going to go down into that hole. Obviously you need to put the jaw on first. Where the jaw is V'd, that's where they meet, that's where they come together, and its recessed hole shows that that's the upper side. So put the bolt through. You can use your other end of the spanner to screw it up tight, and then this is the back block. It's got a hex piece there which you don't actually use. It must be from another assembly. Set it down like that. Now you're ready to go. That's the jaws again, the back jaw fitted like that. Now these winding pieces, it is a little bit tricky. That bolt is going to go down through there. That's the back jaw, and then it goes down through there and into there, the winding mechanism at that point. So feed the winding mechanism screw in through from the back, poke it up through the slot, then you can put on the block like that, and then locate the jaw with the lug at the back. You can then get your bolt, that bolt, and screw it down and in. This is probably the trickiest piece, so here's the same on the other end. feed it through from the back, poke it up through the slot like that, then fit it onto the block, then put the jewels on located through the lug at the back and screw it up. There, you can use your plastic thing again. Here's the handles. They've got a hole in them, which we'll see in a moment. Okay, here are the orange handles. This is just a snappy push fit into the other part of the winder, and then line those holes up with the holes that are on the winding pieces. These are where the pins go, through there. They actually have a flat end and a rounded end, and I've got this one in wrong. I should have turned it round, which is probably what I did, and then I hammered it in all the way, and that's that secured. So there you are. You have now made your Black & Decker Workmate 301 ready for many years of happy service.